Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGenEd. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of Canoo, ticker symbol GOEV. And I am recording this on Saturday, March 30th, following the close on Thursday, March 28th, which was at a price of $3.57, being up almost 10% on the day and continuing up a few cents more in the after hours. So looking pretty strong, especially following the previous low of $1.22 and this big run up that we've seen. But I should note that since we've had this big run up, earnings are right around the corner on April 1st, being reported in the after hours with the earnings call at 5 p.m. Eastern. Unfortunately, I have to be at work during the call, but I'd be happy to stream it either later that evening or on Tuesday morning. So let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to stream it. I'd be happy to host that. But anyways, talking about the chart, it's been a pretty incredible run that we've seen from the lows here at $1.22. If I do take a measurement from the lows there going up to the highs, that represents a basically 300% move to the upside. And then if we look at the current price, that represents about a 200% move to the upside. So that is pretty incredible. And one thing to caution about that, since it has moved up so much just before earnings, it is quite possible that price could drop following earnings, or there could be a capital raise announcement, perhaps a selling of shares, something like that, since it has run up so much. So do be cautious of that. And if you are up, let's say over 100% on your position, it has 2x'd, it might be a good idea to trim maybe half of the position just so you secure all of the money that you did put into it, and so there is no risk of losing more if it does go down, but then you still do have something on the table if it does launch up, continuing higher following earnings, because you never do know. But anyways, just looking at the chart in these levels, one that I did have marked from previous videos was the low over here before this run up at a price of $3.56.5, and it does look like we closed just above that on Thursday, so I do think that looks pretty good. But since that is from an older retracement, it's probably not that significant, so I did draw this new one from the low of $1.22 up to the high that was hit on March 21st at a price of $4.80.9. And so from that retracement, it does look like we have pulled back to the 382. That is at a price of $3.43.8, closing, the week above that. So I do think that is good, especially that we did dip below it. That must have been a fake out, and now we have reclaimed that level. However, one thing to be cautious of, since we have seen now a down move and then consolidation, it is quite possible this is bearish consolidation or a bear flag, and that price could be heading lower. So I would definitely be keeping an eye on $3.44. Definitely want to be closing above that. But if we do get another close below it, it is quite possible we could head to the next level down, being the 50% retracement at a price of $3.01.4. Could also be going even lower to the 618 at a price of $2.59.1, which does coincide nicely with the 1618 extension from this retracement being at a price of $2.61.6. So that is something to keep in mind. That price could be going there following earnings. So it might be a good idea to at least trim a little, if up a lot following this big run up, just to secure some gains in case it does dip. Then there is still some on the table to add. So just something to keep in mind. But, of course, if price does go higher, if we do continue with this green move on Monday, look for a close above the 236 here at a price of $3.96.2, or right around that psychological round number of $4. I think that would be pretty great if price did close above that before Monday, before the earnings call. But if it doesn't, that could be a sign of weakness, especially if it is closing below 344. So do keep that in mind. But it has been really exciting to see the rip up with Canoo. I am rooting for you guys. It's been pretty incredible seeing this following the 1 for 23 reverse split, which I did not like. But, it seems to have worked well for the company. So, I'm excited about it and I hope you guys are too. But those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.